is a tutorial on the Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar, or Salute to the Sun, is a morning sequence, and probably you have heard about it, or maybe you're practicing it, maybe not. So, for total beginners, this is a good way to start with it. I'm giving plenty of options and modifications to make it suitable for whatever stage you're at. Surya Namaskar is practiced ideally at sunrise, not later than 10 o'clock. And it's a sequence to wake up all systems in our body. So it works on the digestive system, on the respiratory system, on the nervous system, on the circulatory system, immune system as well. So all systems are woken up in the morning, all are balanced. So it means not just stimulated into out of balance, but rebalance. So if one system is a bit more heightened to active, it calms down, and the ones who are a little bit sleepy, they come up. So I think we have a go and and see how you are getting on. So traditionally it is facing west, so facing the sun, because you salute to the sun means you're saying, hello sun, so good to see you again. And because the sun is life for us, yeah, so if there would be no sun, we wouldn't have any life, we would have not as many plants as we have food. All of that depends really on the sun, and our mood depends heavily on the sun as well. So I'll take, maybe we do it this way. I'll go once and show you and talk you through it, and then I'll teach you. Yeah. So with an in breath, you lift the arms up overhead, and then soften the knees. With the out breath, you fold forwards. Because it's in the morning, so the first deep forward bend of the body, so you can bend your knees as generous as you like. Then bring your hands onto your shins, and with an in-breath, you peel your upper body away from the legs into half forward bend. The shoulders drawing down, hands underneath your shoulders, and then you step back with your right leg. Place your right knee onto the floor, and here we do a couple of circles to warm the body up. We do it on both sides, and then we lift, step back. Left next to right, lower the knees down, the elbows hug in, and then slide forward. Forehead, nose, chin, chest. The elbows are closed, and crown of head reaches forward. Tops of feet pressing the floor away. And then you lengthen forward and up. Make sure that your back integrates completely in this cobra pose, and then back down. Tuck your toes under, and with an in breath, push back and up into downward facing dog. And then you step forward again with your right foot. Look ahead. Inhale here. Left next to right. Half forward bend. And then forward bending, soft knees, press floor away with your feet to come sideways up and forwards down. That's Surya Namaskar. And we'll take it now in steps. So if you want to join in now, we take it in steps, and I'll give you to start off with a little bit warm up, like we're circling, as I did just now with the pelvis for the hips and the front and the rotation of the hips. And we go to start off with in cat and cow, which is an easier back bend, then sliding straight onto the floor and going into cobra. Yeah, so you can join in, and we do it together, warming the body up with the first time. So we have one round is always right side first, then left side. That's one round. Yeah, so the first round we go into cat and cow, and the second one we go into cobra. So with an in-breath, lift the arms up. Reach high up. You want to have length through your waist and then soft knees and then fold forward with the out-breath. Knees can be bent generously at all times. Hands on shins, half a forward bend. Straighten your legs as much as you can so that you can accommodate your the length of the back, but also draw the shoulders away and the shoulder blades drawing down. Then bring your hands underneath your shoulders, bend your knees for that. Step back with your right leg, knee onto the floor, circle the hips. Yeah, you want to circle both ways to warm up. Also, it gives you an idea of the mobility of the joints, of the hips, the lower back. All of that is really good information. And then lift hips and step your left next to right. Now you can walk your legs on the spot, pedal the feet to lengthen through the calves, back of knees for downward facing dog. And then with an out breath, bring your knees down onto the floor. Inhale, roll pelvis forward, bend your elbows back, lengthen, lift. The elbows back, shoulders drawing down, chest lifts forward. And with the out breath, roll your pelvis back into downward cat. Press the floor away with your hands round. Engage pelvic floor, draw navel back, look back to your navel. And from here, tuck your toes under and with an in-breath and move back and up into downward facing dog again. You can walk the legs again, depending on if there's any stiffness or tightness in them. And then with an out breath, we want to come stepping forward into this lunge. So lift your right thigh towards your tummy, knee to chest, shoulders a little forward, and then step behind your right hand. So you can also do that manually. If your foot goes halfway, then you can place your left knee onto the floor and take the right foot manually forward. Here again, we circle because now the other leg is at the front. Circle, reverse. And forth and back as well to open the front of the hip on the left side. Next time you move forward, look ahead again. Inhale, lift your right knee, left knee, left foot on behind the left hand. Reach forward again in half forward bend. Long through your tummy. Draw the lower tummy back. As you fold forward, soft knees, press floor away, sweep the arms sideways out, overhead, exhale, arms down. Take a deep breath in. So you see there's lots going on in this sequence. We do the left side, same what we did just now, but without circling the hips or moving forth and back. So we go straight into the lunges and the cat and cow. Okay, lift arms up again with the in-breath. Soften the knees, exhale, fold forward. Again, bend knees generously, head relaxes down, hands on shins. Inhale, half forward bend. Lengthen through the spine, your chest lifts. Feels a little bit as if you're bending back in this upper body position. And then keep your upper body as it is, hands underneath the shoulders, step back, left leg with the out breath, look ahead, inhale, right next to left, downward facing dog, long through your torso, knees can be bent, don't compromise the back for the position of the legs, or the straightness of the legs, so keep them well bent, then slowly lower knees down onto the floor. And now with the out breath, round. As we did earlier, draw the underside, the front of the body close to the back. Round over the shoulders, look back to your navel. And with the in-breath, roll pelvis forward, bend elbows back. Lengthen, lift to the front. tuck toes under, and with the in-breath, move back and up into downward facing dog. With the out-breath, step your left leg forward behind your left hand. Look ahead, inhale, right next to left, half forward bend. Exhale, forward bending. Soft knees, press floor away with your feet to sweep the arms sideways up. Overhead, exhale, forward. So this is with cat and cow, and you can repeat it in that particular way. Or you might want to try and move into cobra pose, Bhujangasana, and see if that's accessible. Then you can join in with that. So we do one round with Bhujangasana. Lift arms up with the in-breath. Retie up, soft knees, fold forward with the out-breath. Inhale, half forward bend. Place hands underneath your shoulders. Exhale, step forward with your right leg again. Look ahead, inhale. Left next to right, downward facing dog. Lower knees down. Now you start exhaling. Swing the elbows in. Slide onto your tummy. Forehead, nose, chin, chest. Send your toes away. Hug the elbows close and draw them back. So you feel your chest lift. And with the in-breath, reach the crown of the head forward and lift. Cobra pose, it needs to be integrated. So the shoulders have to stay away from the ears and the elbows come close and your chest moves forward. It doesn't matter how high you get. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes under. Inhale, press back and up into downward facing dog. Long through your torso, through your waist, underarms. Look back to your knees. And with the out breath, step forward, right hand behind your right foot behind your right hand. Look ahead. Inhale, left next to right, half forward bend. And exhale, forward bending. Soft knees, press floor away. Sweep arms sideways up. Exhale, forward down. Excellent. Maybe it already comes a bit into the flow. So we do one more time on the left. Inhale, lift arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Let your head relax. In between, head relaxing is good for the neck. Relax the shoulders and tensions that you hold in this upper space. Half forward bend, hands on shins or around the calves, or index and middle finger around the big toe, and the big toe presses down and the hands pull just a little bit, elbows bend back. It's the same position like for cat and cow and the cobra. And then release, hands underneath your shoulders, step back, left leg, look ahead, inhale, right next to left, downward facing dog. Always length through your torso, lower knees down, keep the hips sitting a little back, swing elbows in, and with the out breath, forehead, keep the elbows closed, nose, chin, chest, send the toes away. Strong legs, the tops of the feet pressing the floor away. And then with an in-breath, crown of head reaches away, away from the feet, shoulders draw down, elbows drawing down, chest lifts forward. And with the out-breath, lower down. Tuck your toes under with the in-breath, back and up into downward facing dog. And with the out-breath, again, round your back a little as you go into cat. It's a stepping forward. And then bring your knee to chest, hug your thigh close to your tummy. And then you step your left foot behind your left hand. Inhale. And right next to left, half forward bend. Exhale, forward bending. Let your head relax again. Soften your knees. And then press the floor away with your feet. Sweep the arms sideways up, overhead, and exhale, forwards down. Arms sideways up is always easy on the back. So especially if you're not familiar with it or if you have any back issues, then it is good to have the arms coming up through the side, legs taking the weight. Hopefully this was helpful. So you can take a look at the video in the different sections, and it is a good start to work with Surya Namaskar.